Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. As we head into one of the final nights of NBA action, it's time for me to release some more NBA picks for Wednesday evening. I've already given you my NBA picks of the day as well as a play on the Heat and the Cavaliers tonight. But for the final game of the evening, I have a play also on the Houston Rockets heading into Los Angeles to play the Clippers tonight. Now the Houston Rockets coming off of a back-to-back last night. They gave up 118 points against the Phoenix Suns but ended up winning 127 to 118. Now they come in as a 3.5-point dog against the Clippers here in Staples Center with a total of 213.5. Now, last night, very strangely, Charles Barkley went on a rant against analytics and the Houston Rockets after they won the game but gave up 118 points. And it was really just a sad thing to see Barkley's ignorance coming out in these kind of comments, really just trashing analytics, not understanding what they're all about. But basically, analytics are a means to give someone a better way to measure a player's performance than just their points per game, rebounds per game, assists per game, etc. It's not anything that's meant to take over the game or take over the means of the eyeball test and scouting by any means, but they are an important tool, and Barkley really proved that he has no idea what they do and understands how they work at all after last night's rant. And with that being said, you know, I use analytics a lot trying to handicap and play daily fantasy, and it's just amazing the kind of information you can get and the kind of information you can see to help you make better decisions in this one. And that's one of the reasons why I think I like the over here tonight between the Rockets and the Clippers here this evening. The Clippers are coming off of a long Grammy road trip that was waiting for the Staples Center to open back up for them, and they're 5-0 in their last 5 home games following a road trip of 7 games or longer. That's the kind of information you can uncover here. That's just basic trends right there, but there are some analytics involved in some of the other things used to measure this game, including some of the things like pace and others, which we will be using to play the over here in this one in one of the highest totals of the night at 213.5. Over is also 13-5 for the Clippers in the last 18 games as home favorites between -1 and -4.5, and it's also 4-1 in the last 5 games for Houston overall as well. So without Dwight Howard, that's probably the reason why their defense hasn't been so great, is because he's been out, really their only rim protector. I bet if he was in the game last night against the Suns, the Rockets would have won by 25 points easily. However, without him, the Rockets really giving up a ton of points, and it's evident here in the recent trends. Are 7-2 cash in the over in their last 9 road games, and 6-0 cash in the over in their last 6 games as road underdogs. So I think the over here tonight at 213.5 could have a lot of value between the Rockets and the Clippers. Should be a very, very fast-paced game between these two teams. Their pace stats this season have actually been very, very good. According to ESPN, John Hollinger's pace statistics here, which is one of the analytics I use a lot when trying to bet the over here in some of these games. Both the Clippers and the Rockets have very extremely fast pace of play. So I think this one could be a good overplay at 213.5. Add it to your NBA picks here this evening, and best of luck to you on that one. But until next time, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.